Hey, what's up, guys? I want to do a real quick video as I start my day here to talk about the Teofimo Lopez fight against Pedro Campa. Um, you know what, guys? This is an opportunity that's too good for me to pass up on. One of those high odd plays, low risk, high reward type plays. A play that I am supposed to lose. Again, I'm supposed to lose. But when you really think about it, it's just too good to pass up on, all right? I saw Teofimo going off as high as a minus 5,000 favorite on my bookie. Most places it's around minus 3,000. Some places minus 2,500. I saw one place minus 3,700, all right? Now, he is this big of a favorite going against a guy who is a natural 140 pounder in Pedro Campa. Now, I don't know a lot about Pedro. 34 1-1, 23 of his 34 wins by knockout. The guy has a punch. If you look up footage of him on YouTube, you will see that he can turn guys lights out, all right? A relative unknown from Mexico. All right, now from what I've seen of Pedro, he is a guy that likes to go to war. He's a guy that likes to get into the pocket and lets his hands go, throws looping shots. Now, what I did not like is that when he gets in the pocket, when he gets close to guys, his hands drop a little bit and his head is not as protected as I think it should be. So that was a negative that I saw. But the guy is 5'10", he's big, he's strong, and again, a natural 140 pounder. His one defeat, he did get stopped. I forget the guy's name, I forget the record. It was not a spectacular record, maybe like 11-8 or something like that. He got TKO'd, probably just got caught maybe in an exchange or something. I don't know. I wish I could see footage of it. But guys, I got him at a plus 1,300. That's as high as I was able to get it on Caesars, William Hill. I saw 5 Dimes has it at a plus 1,500, but I cannot play 5 Dimes in America. All right, and the reason I'm playing this fight, guys, is because of Teofimo and his last performance and his mind state. All right, he was a heavy favorite over Kambosos. He was upset. He got beat up. Clearly lost that fight, bloodied. They said he had some health issues going into the fight with his heart. He had, out of the ring issues with his wife supposedly, and not seeing his kid and stuff like that came out after the fight. I didn't know all this before the fight. If I knew before the fight, I probably would have bet against him, but those high odds. All right, but he did not look good in his last fight. He clearly lost and got beat up. Now he is going up in weight. All right. How will he look coming off of this defeat? Will a loss have that mental effect and emotional effect that it has on guys where they lose and they not as in love with the sport, not as passionate about winning, things like that? The physical toll and damage. Will he have other health issues going into this fight? Things like that. And fighting this 140 pounder, for the first time, bigger, stronger guys. Take that into account. I'm pretty sure Campa's gonna come in. I'm pretty sure the bigger, heavier guy, and have a good punching power in this fight. All right. Now Teofimo should win because he's a better technician, a better pedigree, better skills, all that. Of course it's not a size contest, but with the mind state that he has had, I haven't been watching the videos, but I'm seeing all these headlines where he's talking about Ryan Garcia, Tank, and Haney, and all these type of people, right? Instead of focusing on this guy. And then he was not very accepting of his loss. He was not taking the responsibility, not claiming and saying that that he lost and he could do better. He was making excuses, saying he won, being delusional, things like that. So with that kind of mind state, going up against a bigger guy, and then looking poor in his last fight, and the physical damage and toll that he took, I cannot let a plus 1,300 pass me up. Fighting, a bigger guy, a strong guy, a guy that could hurt him, so it's worth a small play in my opinion. I'm not saying Pedro's gonna win. I'm not saying it's a lock or he's a favorite, nothing like that. I'm just taking advantage of the high odds that are being given in this situation. It's not like Pedro Campa is 2-11 or 10-10 or something along those lines. He has a very respectable record. Now I know he probably has not fought world beaters in his career. I have not heard of a name of note that he beat. I know one of his recent fights, he fought a guy who was a little younger than him, who was 22-0, had 18 KOs, and he ended up knocking the guy down. And then shortly after, the guy claimed he had an injury. So I don't know if he really had an injury or if he quit or whatever, but he beat that guy, and what I'm pretty sure was an upset because I think the other guy got the A-side treatment, being announced last and all that. So he probably was a hot prospect in Mexico, the 22-0 guy was. So this guy has a big opportunity here, and I'm not saying he's gonna win, but I'm saying that the odds that they're given, plus 1,300, you can put a small amount and win, get a decent return. If you put 10 on it, you can win $130. All right, 20 260. All right, 50 would be 650, I believe. All right, so I just wanted to come on and tell you guys that's what I'm doing this weekend. Low risk, high reward play that I'm supposed to lose. I understand why Teofimo is the favorite, but will he be the Teofimo of old, the Teofimo that was fighting Richard Comey and Lomachenko and all that? Let's see. But coming off that last performance, I can understand him being a favorite in the fight, but this big of a favorite, these big odds, I gotta play it just in case he has regressed, mentally not there. He's hadn't been great in his interviews, and how will he look in the ring, so, and fighting the bigger guys. So really, that's it, guys. I think it's worth a play. Let me know what you guys think. If you place wagers, I hope you win tonight and enjoy the fights, and I will check in with you guys soon. Thanks for watching.